Yo, it's Friday night, feels live in the zone. Loud collector ruling, sitting on my throne. California Dave's hype, Hasselhoff the brain. Bigglesworth in the chicken, bringing that rain. Yo, Friday nights, Phil, you know the deal. Judging questions harsh, keeping it real. Giving boxes away straight from out of the box. Auto connects popping, keep your eye on the clock. The sidekick Dave, he's rocking the flow. Made a mess with the cards, but we steal the show. Opening packs wild, zero finesse in sight. Cards flying everywhere, it's a chaotic night. Knocking over cameras, lights take a fall. Hasselhoff, my producer, steady controlling it all. Mr. Bigglesworth, hairless, king of the coop. Stuffed chicken throne, he's running the group. I'm prickly on the edges, soft in the core. Wear my heart on my sleeve, leave them begging for more. Brady Cox shoots the GOAT, that's my hockey call. Blue team sucks leafs, y'all taking a fall. Loud collector, Gongshow, we run this game. Hockey Card Kings, yeah, you know the name. Smoke trees in the breeze, I'm wise with the law. Cookies and donuts, I'm always wanting more. Upper deck dreams, childhood in my hands. Canucks over Yanks, say you don't understand. Collect how you like, not for the green. Feels the realest MC this hobby's ever seen. Last rhymes the princess, co-host supreme. Needs his beauty sleep, living that pristine dream. Everything perfect, he's setting the tone. But I'm chaos magic, ruling the zone. Out of the box, my LCS shrine, where the cards come alive and the vibes align. Gongshow super group, we're loud and proud. Hockey card junkies, screaming it loud. I'm puffing the trees, knowledge on lock. Spitting these bars, I'm ahead of the clock. No cat's perfect, but Bigglesworth reigns. Glare in his eye, he's got chaos in his veins. Toronto's a joke, blue team's a bust. Leafs fans crying, kicking up dust. I'm munching on cookies, donuts and stacks. Living this life, no turning back. Loud collector, Gongshow, we run this game. Hockey Card Kings, yeah, you know the name. Smoke trees in the breeze, I'm wise with the law. Cookies and donuts, I'm always wanting more. Upper deck dreams, childhood in my hands. Canucks over Yanks, and you don't understand. Collect how you like, not for the green. Feels the realest MC this hobby's ever seen. Yo, it's Friday night, we talk all night. Feels live in the zone, keeping it tight. Hasselhoff's the brain, Dave's my crew. Bigglesworth's the boss, chicken throne in view. Loud collector legacy, that's my claim. Hockey card life, forever my flame. Peace to the collectors, do it your way. Phil signing off, catch me next Friday.
I'm right here. I'm little. I want to be big. Yeah. What's up? Happy Friday. How's it going? Get out of here, doorknob. All right. Watch the ankle. Let's go. I don't want you to say, I want you to think I'm flying in the clouds. Okay, here we go. How's everybody doing? I look kind of dark, eh? That's okay. I got a big tan. Lots of work outside. Lots of raking with my busted ankle. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Okay. Got a great show for you tonight. Middle of the summer, and we're talking about hockey cards. Makes no sense. Who the shit knows? I don't know. All right, game plan. There you go. Do I look super dark? I feel like I look too dark. Am I okay? I don't know. Ask me in the chat. Hey, chat, what's up? I'll hit you up in a sec. Okay. Game plan. Here we go. Hello? Hello? How was everybody's week? It's rhetorical. I do care, but we don't have time. So we got credentials. That's a big one. Got credentials today. I am infamous for taking a couple of weeks to mail it, sometimes 3. I'm sorry. I come through. I have not come through yet. So if you win this, you're going to get it. I just don't know when. Oh, I know why I'm dark. Sorry. On-air production meeting. I apologize. I can do both. I can multitask. I'm a man and an adult man. It's not working. There we go. See, I'm brighter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, a little glossy. Haven't showered after work. It is what it is. You can't smell me, even though I smell pretty good. Okay, so credentials is done. We have a small but mighty show for you today. Luke the Cardist is here. Dave's the biggest fanboy. Listen, I'll be honest. I really like some of the cards, and some of the other cards I can't speak to too much, but that's okay. That's okay. Dave loves them all, like exceptionally well. So we'll let him run the floor. Very excited to ask Luke some questions too. Hockey, non-hockey. Perchy's here. Yeah, let's bring him on. Let's bring Dave and Perchy on, and then we'll bring Luke on a little bit after. Hey, boys. What's up?
What's happening?
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening? Dave, how was your week? How are you?
My week's been great. You threw me a bone, threw me a curveball last week by not appearing, but we got that handled. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I know, right? Can we all give a round of applause to Dave and Philish? I mean, that was incredible. Dave, so you have some explaining to do.
Yes.
Do you want to go ahead and maybe just roll that out? So because I'm getting texts all week. Who was that?
The identity of Philish is top secret information, but we do know that there are plans for the future to have Philish back on at some point in some way in some avenue. So Philish after the episode threw away his mustache. I told him he had to dig it out of the trash because he would be making more appearances in the future. So yes, so he'll be back on. This week's been chaotic. I actually went with Mark from my card post. We went golfing on Wednesday, and the camera guy came. He took a bunch of footage. We ripped some ultimate right there on the golf course. So he's going to put together a video and post that here in the next few days. And then also Jay from my Top Shelf Cookie Sniper, his podcast, he interviewed my wife, Rebecca. So me and Rebecca were on his show, and it was kind of like a little bit of an insight into a collector's spouse and their experience with this chaotic world that we live in. And so if you haven't had a chance to listen to that, go and look up Jay's episode on Top Shelf Cookie Sniper on YouTube or podcast or wherever you can find it. And it was pretty awesome.
He's already got a follow. There's my baseball captain. He's always like, I'd rather have Philish on the team than you, Phil. I'm like, all right, well, at least he's got a good working ankle. I'm one in like 40% of the way there. I'm good. Perch, how was your week?
Great. Busy. Just swamped with work. And
did you sell cars?
I did.
Cars? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 10? You sell 10?
A little over that, I think.
Are you saying 1 week? You're more than you can sell a vehicle more than one a day. That's your average.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
So I think we did. Man, I can't, because some are. So we got a new launch of a vehicle. So
Perchy sells Rivian.
Yeah, Rivian.
Yep. Yeah. So everyone hating Elon, you're like, oh, I don't know. He seems like an all right guy. So just sign right there, please. We'll take two.
We're soaking it up right now. It's caused a lot of turnover.
Big bad Elon. Yeah. Because we all know him.
And Dave probably sees a good amount of our vehicles out in California because that's our popular spot. But yeah, it's been a great week. Launch of the quad motor, 1,025 horsepower. Things to be. So busy week. Got some cards this week and got some nice polls. And
I have a go back to. So do you drive a Rivian?
I do not. It's a little.
Oh, do you drive a Tesla?
No, I got nice big family. I got to have that Yukon. I got to fit. The
good man. No, those are big.
They don't give you the you sell 100 cars, you get one free kind of deal.
Oh man, I wish. I've sold a few 100 cars already. Jeez.
Do you think there's like underground like e car drag racing with like Tesla and Rivian against, because it's quiet. How are the cops gonna come? They don't hear it. Right?
No, you're going to be able to get away with it.
My battery's stronger than your battery.
I told all my coworkers I was going to be on the show, so let's see if they kind of pop in the chat.
Is it a girl? Is it a girl?
There's a bunch of it's a mix, guys.
Dude, we got enough wieners in the chat. Start inviting some ladies, please.
I'm trying to, man. I'm trying.
The sausage fest every freaking week. Anyways, whatever. I'll accept it, I guess. Anyways, okay. Okay, let's go to the hold on. We got to follow the game plan. Dave done. Perchy done. Yeah, chat. I'm sorry, chat. Let's pay attention to you. Okay. Rimps first. Rimps, you were first in like 8:20. Anyways, whatever. Thank you. Sorry, man. I don't know what else to do. I don't know. Kirk Perry, also first. 1A, 1B. Let's rock and roll. Sid Wink, no sound for you? Oh, no.
It's just at the very beginning. Yeah.
I was slow, and I don't know how to do the intro. Louis stepped up huge for me last week and made that intro. Big shout out to him. Louis does all our transitions and graphics. And big shout out to him. He always has my back on that. Ron, how's it going? Henry, what's up? It's freaking Paulie Card Collector, Adam Yates. What's up, Quebec City? Quebec City Gold. That's how important you are to me, brother. Hey, Ed, how's it going, buddy? Rimps again. Hey, boys. Michael Rink Postarito. No, he won't. We killed him, but we will resurrect him once again. More than 3 days. More than 3 days. Okay, I know Easter's coming up and everything. Flabbergastic, what's up, brother? What's up, Perch?
He had you kind of beat on the stash. Did you notice that?
He did. That was a big caterpillar, brother. That was a big one.
Yeah, it was a monster.
See, okay, hold on though. But look, see, like it stops here, right? I can keep it going, but won't that look weird?
Oh yeah,
if I keep weird. Yeah, I think it like matches the contour.
Right, yeah.
Have you ever done the Fu Manchu? Like growing down
when
here?
I went through a few phases in life where anyway, this is me. This is me now. Actually, I'll be honest. I wouldn't have the mustache if I didn't do Loud Collector. I don't know how to kiss a girl with this fucking or whatever, this thing on my lip. I don't know how like what do you do? Like, do I brush it? Do I go like this? I don't know. Who wants to kiss that? That's scary. I scared myself.
That's the reason why I can't grow a mustache is because Rebecca won't kiss me if I do. So I have to choose one or the other. Do I want the mustache or do I want to kiss my wife? So
you want to kiss Rebecca. She's a very pretty woman. She's very loyal to the card enthusiast by her side. Punk Rock, what's up, brother? What's up, Doghouse? Andrew, I'm sorry, I'm mailing Parkhurst tomorrow. So Andrew's a great example right here. He won Parkhurst Champions, 3 weeks ago? I went Tuesday, the lineup was too big. I went Thursday, they were closed. I went today, they ran out of boxes, the internal boxes. So I'm going to go to the big post office that has everything tomorrow for sure. It's just far for me. Okay, that's it. My guilt has been absolved. It's freaking Polly, Trash Panda the Truth. I love raccoons. Big. Do you guys have raccoons in California?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Are they big and fat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They
eat a lot of,
Yeah, they're little bastards.
We have nasty opossums too. They go in my backyard and rummage
they're
around
weird
in my yard. They're scary too.
I don't like that.
They'll come after you.
Raccoons are cool. Raccoons. What's up, Todd? What's up, Toddy? Mike Zilla Studios, what's going on? It's freaking Polly. Jeremy Manning, what's happening? Card collector guy, nice backdrop. Thanks, brother. I fly through the clouds most evenings anyway, so why not just show everybody the world? I'm leaning into it. No apologies. What's up, Sid Wink? Wing ding. Awesome name. I love it. All right, Adam Yates, who is this imposter? I'm the original bitch. Okay. Too dark. I don't know. Okay. Jeff McMahon, I see you. What's up, you beautiful son of a bitch? Matthew Collector. Michael Red Pastorito. I just love saying his name. Okay, guys, I love you all. Love everybody. I don't want to keep Luke waiting too much, okay? I have some questions for Luke. I'm very excited. Dave, I know you're super jacked up. Perchy. Let's bring on Luke. And he's gone. No, there he is. Luke, give me a thumbs up. Oh, he's good lad. Good lad. There we go, brother. What's up? Oh, look at Perch. How long were you waiting to do that? All right. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Excellent. Here, actually, I'll go to see. I'll show your stuff after. So this is a big show for us. Dave's been not trying to get you for a while, but trying to figure out the best way to approach it. And he just ripped the Band-Aid off, and here you are. So that's awesome.
Chilling on a Friday night. Happy to be here.
Oh, dude, that's fantastic. I'm very excited for you to join us. Anybody in the chat have any questions? Let me know. Just because I'm not saying them out loud doesn't mean we won't ask Luke at the end, okay? Because I have questions and we'll ask him at the end as well. So, brother, what if I remember correctly, I think you're in Texas?
In Texas, yeah. So north of the Houston area. So I'm Houston. I mean, that's where I was born and raised. There were short stints in other places, but this has been home for pretty much my whole life.
All right, man. Right on. So you're a homegrown kind of guy. That's good. Have you been in? I'll just get right into it. Like,
yeah.
You have a very unique style. Have you always been doing this forever? Like, give me a quick synopsis of how I know you already did before, but like, we'll get into it. I just want people who don't know who you are to understand your bit of your origin story.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm a diehard sports fan and an art nerd that kind of, always kind of straddled the fence. Not sure which side I wanted to go on, and played sports growing up, and my uncle worked in Major League Baseball for a little bit as I grew up. So like I always had cards and memorabilia and stuff around, and I've always been a collector. always been a diehard sports fan. And like I said, so there were years I've always done art. Like I have pictures of like Barry Bonds and stuff I drew when I was like 8, 9 years old. And
oh wow,
so
that young. Holy crap.
Oh
man.
yeah, I've always drawn. So that's always been my thing. And then I think the last class I took might have been in junior high, like the last formal art class I took. And then just over the years, I continued to just in my spare time and you know, when I had some time to hop out in the garage and get some stuff done. And I worked for Trader Joe's for a little bit. I did a lot of freelance work. So I always kind of stayed doing art in one form or the other, but never had anything I was like super passionate about. You can only do a chalkboard about like cereal and Oreos so many times before you're like, this is kind of not what I want to do.
So Luke, did you like kind of follow the model? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I just turned 38 last week.
Oh, right on. Okay. So you're one of us, pretty close to our generation than not. Okay. Yeah. So did you like get a job at like Subway or something and then just do like freelance on the side, or you've been a source of income has been your art for your whole life?
It's always been like, it was always supplemental, if anything, like minimal. Okay. Like Trader Joe's was a great gig, but for the most part, it was, you know, jobs when they got thrown my way. I always, I said to someone the other day, they inquired about some sort of art and it wasn't on a card. And I said, rarely do I turn down opportunities, because whether or not I have any experience, it helps me kind of add that to my repertoire and try to, you know, things that I've done in the past. So I've done a little bit of everything, but the cards kind of fell in my lap, and that was, I was trying to think of the other day, it's like 4 or 5 years ago now. And it's just been, I hit the ground running, and it's man, my life changed that first day.
Recognition, right? Like it's almost like, that's why when people say, oh, do you have any regrets in your life? Well, I'm happy now. So yeah, I have things I wish I did a bit different, but maybe I might not be here today talking to you, hanging out with Perchy and Dave. So you know, it's cheesy, but the life has made you find your journey to right here. Right.
Is it. And yeah, absolutely. Living the dream. And again, as an art nerd and like a diehard sports fan,
as an art nerd,
the perfect juxtaposition of them both. So
yeah,
it's been great, man. And it's taken off and it's just been awesome. So absolutely love every second.
So you're the style you have is instantly recognizable. How would you describe it? Right? Like you've been doing art your whole life. Like, can I look at something when you were 15 and see something you did last week and be like, oh, I see how it evolved?
Probably not. You know, I think it took some time to, and that's the cool thing about art, is that there are no parameters or no boxes you have to work with.
Do whatever you want, yeah.
You know, whatever it comes. So I think, you know, sketching was a lot of my youth, and but what you can see a correlation to is I've always loved like loud pop art, really saturated colored art pieces, and grew up on like old. You can see a bunch of here like old silk screen
in your face shit. Yeah,
and rock and roll posters. So
heavy metal.
So I see a lot of that, and it's really the color. I love, you know, when you see it. That's usually at shows when I set up. Someone might not know I'm there, and they walk by, and you can kind of see out of the corner of their eye they see something different, and then they walk by and they kind of come back and like, oh,
the shuffle, the cut up, the pitter patter shuffle, and like, you got to go pee or you want to come chat? I don't mind.
So no, that's I've definitely, there's been some things that have inspired me over the years, but it just continues to grow, continues to evolve and change, which I've always said, as long as I don't find that I'm compromising like my artistic integrity to ever, you know, pivot and change and try new things, and I'm all for it.
You just hope, well, I mean, you kind of hope everyone's got a number, right? Like, Phil, sell me all your hockey cards for $50,000. Obviously not. 500,000. No, I don't need it. 5 million. They're all yours. Where's your car? I'll bring them out.
Exactly.
So if someone wants to be like Luke the Cardist, I'll give you $5 million, but for 10 years, you can only draw in black and white charcoal. You're like, oh my God, I'll do it. But
it's tough, but I got to watch.
That would hurt you, eh?
The kid that I know. Yeah, they're number one. You know, so that's
charcoal. I hate this shit.
I know, all over the place, and that's the thing too. At Trader Joe's, it was a lot of like actually little Trader Joe's behind the scenes here. So from what I was told, at least when I started, all the East Coast stores where there was a lot of paint pens in the size, because in the store from top to bottom everything is hand done, from the price tags, big signs.
I didn't know that.
And so it's all hand done. So our store, it was the first in Texas, and so it was created from the ground up. So it was crazy amount of time that went into them. But we had West Coast people from California and states out there come to help us open the store, and they were a lot of chalk. So chalk based, kind of more on the West Coast, East Coast. So, but I was always just covered, and luckily it was color, so I was at least okay. But yeah, it was pretty gnarly going next door to pick up some food for lunch. So,
right on. Yeah, that's a good gig.
Yeah,
Dave, you had to cut you off there earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know that some of the chat and people know like the origin story of how like you came about working with Upper Deck, your conversation with Billy, but I was thinking there's probably a lot of people that don't know. So maybe go back and kind of tell us, how that all happened to where you were in a situation where you met Billy and where we're at right now.
You got it. Yeah. So Billy's the best. Start by saying that he's my guy.
No, Billy. Yeah. It's a love-hate with Billy, but it's all love. It's all love,
I was
right?
just with him. Let me say this. So I was actually before I go the start with Upper Deck, I was just with them all weekend in Arlington at AEW.
Oh, nice.
And as a wrestling fan, like I've been to wrestling countless over the years, and that was something special this past weekend.
Yeah.
And getting to be with them and the team, and they took care of us and the girls, and it was just it was really cool. I'm still coming down, so it was pretty neat. But, yeah,
I'm glad I still caught you up. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. So it really, I was set up the first couple of years in Vegas at the Mint Collective, the show that they put on.
Okay.
And I think Billy had seen some of my work online, just floating around Instagram and social media, and he came up to my table and we struck up a conversation. I didn't know his affiliation with Upper Deck, and we were just talking about wrestling and AEW. I think I had some wrestling cards, and we just kept going. We're, back and forth with each other, and come to find out, he's with Upper Deck. He's like, I'd love to have something like this in a product. And mind you, at that time, he was looking at my hand painted pieces. So we didn't even really know exactly, to what they are now, to the first, idea. It's definitely changed. But so that was, I believe, when the series 1 came out, I think it was like a year and 7 months from our first meeting in Vegas.
Wow.
To the actual release of
putting time in.
But you know what? It's crazy because it months of back and forth of what it's going to be like, and then getting the photos approved and all these things, and then I finally get it, and months from there. And so it was a long process. But so Billy and I connected over wrestling at a show, and he just loved my work and said we need to do something together, and a lot of back and forth, and here we are now with two releases and one about to start, and so lots of cool stuff.
The relationship sounds like it married very nicely, and it's ongoing, right?
Yeah. They're great. I mean, they're just I think as an artist too, in knowing how big these operations are at these companies, it's nice to feel, like you're truly wanted and appreciated. And I think that, and so they're just great. So from Billy to Victoria to Hunter and Chris and Neil, all those guys that were there.
I was going to ask, so what ultimately, really got you into, putting your artwork on cards, and then kind of a double question here. So that one, and then 2, while you were designing these Upper Deck cards, were they giving you, some templates of cards to draw on, and then did you get to keep kind of those, first kind of prints, for your own collection? So kind of two
good question
for you.
Yeah. So, so the bit like, so when we first, got together, like it's changed from the get-go. So when I started, I was doing different types of sports art, right? Nothing was really, I would get inspired, I'd create something, but it was nothing. I had no continuity in my work and what I was doing. And I was getting back into collecting, and eBay, more importantly. Collecting had kind of never gone anywhere, but the eBay monster I learned about, and that kind of crept in. And mind you, I'll tell anyone out there, if you're getting into collecting cards, there's a tab that says sold, that you can see what things have sold for. So when you make, and also when you make offers, they accept them, you are obligated. So I didn't know these things, and I am, sending offers and buying stuff left and right. And I've always been, since growing up, I was like a, junk wax 90s kid that, those inserts, I still swear to this day, 90s inserts as cool as they come, like just off the wall, crazy, bright, colorful. And so, when I saw this card online, thought it looked really cool, bought it off eBay. I got it in hand, and when I like this is cool, and it looked, obviously in hand a little different, but I'm like, I think someone like painted on this or did something to this that changed the original card. And I was like, that's actually like really cool. I still have it sitting here on my desk. I'm looking at the first card I ever bought that inspired this whole thing. And
that's awesome. Right on.
Immediately, I've had all my stuff in my office, and I pulled out some paint pens and some brushes, and I took a DK Metcalf, like a trash card, right? To sell it for $1 at a show is wishful thinking. And I took it, painted on it, I put it on eBay, and it sold for like $300. And it's the first one I ever did. So
good for you. Good for you.
Immediately the wheels start turning. I'm like, oh, there's something to this. And so I kept going. And at first I would create, post, sell. And granted, first one was crazy occurrence. They didn't all go for 300, but they'd sell. And I found myself, like, as I started getting more serious about the business, like I had no inventory because I'd create it and sell it and create it and sell it. And I'm like, okay, well, if I want to show up, go to card shows,
you got to find a rhythm, man. You got to find a formula.
If I want to be able to present myself, I need to, hunker down, make a bunch, and then I'll have an inventory to either a post sell or have show up in person. And so I started doing that, and it really, like, I still hand paint, like they're covering my desk, and outside from these Upper Deck projects, like that's still my bread and butter. And
love it, man.
Having said that, so when the Upper Deck, like I said, it kind of evolved, the idea from when we first talked to what actually was produced. And the great thing about, aside from how great all the people are at the company, there's like names, image, and likeness, and these like intellectual properties of these teams, like they've protected, or they've built these brands that have their logo, their team, their city, and they're very protective of those things. So I've learned over my projects over the last couple of years that it's kind of some light wet waters you got to tread in a little bit, but the reason I bring that up is when I started, there was none of that, and so it was all kind of just like, we are, whatever you want to do, go for it. Obviously, if something comes up, I think there was one card out of the 100 in the 2 sets that said, hey, we need to change. And it was, I don't even remember. It was so, minute in terms of the grand scheme of things. But so, no, they were so easy to work with, and saying, whatever you kind of come up with, we trust you and we'll go with that. So it was really, really a pleasure to work with them.
So do they give you creative freedom? Like you can, or do you work with Bill? You know what I mean? When they come back and ask you to change something, does that, I'll just be honest, like, does that kind of upset you as an artist? Or you're like, oh, cool, man.
No, not at all. I think, because, so I had done 2 releases in Topps Baseball, and they were all hand painted. And because they're hand painted, the process is different, where I'm creating, then sending out to pack out, and then if something's not right, then it's a little bigger of an issue.
Look at you with the lingo, eh? I gotta be my deadline at pack out.
But the crazy thing was I'm not sure if the NHL works the same, but MLB, each card, like say if it's a Chicago Cubs card or an A's card, they have to send it to each individual team, and the team has to say, yeah, that we're good with that. And if and there's certain, like the Braves with tomahawks and feather, like there's certain things they were just finicky about that. So, but what was nice is I mean, if the NHL did, like, then I had no knowledge of that.
You can't show blood or like you can't show a big body check, things like that. I'm just like pretty soon, I don't know what's going to be left. I just wanted to show you Billy and I are pretty good buddies too. That's him and I in the secret upper deck room there. He's thinking about me, and I wore my work outfit there. Anyway, I can't talk too much about it. I just wanted to show you more of a professional side of me and Billy.
It's good to see that.
Those original prints that you first made, going back to what Perchie asked, did you get to keep those, or are those Upper Deck property? Or what happened with those?
So that's, I knew I probably missed a little part of that.
That's all right. I threw you for a loop.
I hate Adult World too, brother. I hate it, man.
So the way it works is, so let's take Series 1, for example. There are 50 cards. And what's nice is, like, for an upcoming set that I'm doing, like these are all sourced from original Young Guns, so that we know what the original card looks like. So because of that, they send me the 50 files. Granted, there's some layers might not be attached to the files, with the nameplate or whatever that is, but they'll send me the photo of the card or of the photo that they use for the card, and I just upload that on my iPad into my drawing apps, and then I just so there is no physical one. So when it's all said and done, I send them back the files of the layers. They take mine and then they print them, and so they're mass produced. So there's not, so it's a little different. I wish there were, because like I still want a whole set. I'd like to have the whole complete set, but time and just sourcing to put them all together.
A question I have for you is, as I got the stack of cards in front of me, and I'm going for the set completion myself because I absolutely love them. But besides, Phil's wishy-washy liking on some of these, as he said.
Get out of here.
Phil. What I noticed about two specific cards was, one, the McDavid has, the McFarlane logo that he created for the Edmonton Oilers, and then on specifically the Matthews, a little bit more of the shoulder patch. Did you do a little bit of research on each team that you were, doing some art on, and to get some inspiration for the artwork for these cards? Because that McDavid one, that's what really stood out. I'm like, dude, that's McFarlane's logo that he came up with, back in the day. So just curious if you were doing a little bit of homework to then, kind of dive right in, or did you just, sort of dive into it?
You're spot on, 100%. Like, so for each player, and that's the thing too. Like, I love hockey, love sport. I grew up going to Houston Aeros games, so that was my team growing up. We've never had a professional team here in Houston, so because of that too, it just the market in this general is not too saturated, right, with a lot of hockey. So there's a lot of learning I have to do as an artist who's producing this set. That there's 50 names of guys that don't even necessarily play anymore, right? The past and present. So exactly. So I'm looking each, find out when they played, what team they played with. And then, at this point, especially when you're making 100 cards over the set, 2 different sets, that's a lot of different designs. So there's a lot of teams that were duplicated multiple times and, in different sets. And so it's always nice to have those shoulder patches or, the alternate logos that were created to be able to throw into stuff like that.
Got it.
Fantastic, brother. I'm just going through your Instagram here. You got all the sports. So I
tried to.
Is everything I'm looking at here on your page, is that, do you just do this for fun, or all these paid for cards? I get the Upper Deck hockey thing, but how does it work with the baseball? And
so these are all, there's the periodic ones that I posted on that are from the actual set. I thought she was sitting behind me. She's now 150 pounds and just
this little girl follows
she's me everywhere. So
what's her name?
Ruby.
She's beautiful, man. Look at the mitts on her, eh? Wow.
She's looking over here now. She's like,
yeah. We love you. We love you, pup.
But no, so all of those, those have all been ones I've created for customers, whether they were commissions or whether they were created and sold at show. I've been saying I've wanted to do this for a little bit now, but
that's crazy.
Isn't that cool?
So that's a commission. So someone said, "Hey,
so I got a really good story about
let's hear it."
You want a cool hobby story? Okay, so I bought a card. So when I'm either creating something just for the heck of it or it's a commission, I source the cards on eBay. And so I was wanting to do an Austin Matthews card. So I went on eBay, found it was like a 99-cent card, 99-cent shipping, as cheap as you can get. And it came in the mail, and in the envelope, it said, thank you for your purchase. Every dollar, towards the, all of these purchases go to a scholarship fund set up in my daughter's memory. And immediately, I don't know anything other than that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to make this, sell it, and then give them all the money back just because, I know it's going towards something, good. So I reach out to this lady and tell her what I'm going to do. Or I found out it's a lady. Her name's Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
And so, shout out Michelle. So Michelle's 18-year-old daughter, Sydney, had passed away via suicide a few years earlier. And she had said, hey, if you're going to do it, Sydney loved TJ Oshie. So if you could do an Oshie card, that'd be even better. So she's not only recommended that, but she sent me all of their old cards they collected, Oshi cards, so I still have them, which is kind of cool. But so I knew I need to do something cool. So I thought about it, and my wife's friend, you know, dog's babysitter was, so we had a connection, and her friend took a physical therapy course with a guy that worked for the Capitals at one point. So I'm like, hey, if you could get me a contact info. She gets an email, and I don't think he's even with the team anymore, but when I get the email, I can see how they format their business, like first initial, last name at Washington.
You can make email. I've done that before. Yeah.
I got that, and I went on their team page and got all of their front office, from like digital media to VPs of
amazing.
And I sent like 25 cold emails. Next morning, I get something back from them like, hey, this is amazing. We'd love to do something with you. Let's set up a call. So set up a call with them. It just so happened to be coinciding with their hockey talks, their annual. They focus on mental health 1 year a night. And it happened to be over like young athletes in college and suicide prevention. So it lined up perfectly. I ended up doing a 4-card set for the Caps, got them signed by all of them. We auctioned them all off. They all went to Sydney Scholarship Fund, and they got us tickets, so we were there. And they put actually the story on the screen in, I think, second intermission, and it was just really, really neat. Got down there in the photo box before practice, and fans of the game and all that, so it was cool. But I still talk to Michelle and
that's awesome, man.
That's really, really cool.
That means the world tour. Did the Caps give you free tickets, or did you have to buy tickets?
Oh yeah. We had a box, and
I always wonder that.
I got a jersey. This is Luke on the back, and they're
no way. That's awesome.
Awesome organization, great people there too. And then we met Oshi the next day. Actually,
that's amazing.
Yeah, and it was cool. So he so it was really neat when he retired. Like, just I had that moment, like that was kind of cool. We got to do that. So
I want to go. Cool. I want to talk about some of your hockey stuff, because we are a hockey podcast. So could you, unless Dave or Perch, you got a question before I start looking here?
I do have a question. So I know you've completed the 100 renewed Young Guns for the last two, Series 1 and Series 2. What's moving forward with Upper Deck that you have in the works?
Wrestling. So we are doing wrestling, buddy. And so what's really cool is, from like at the beginning, I remember doing a podcast, and they said like, hey, a year from now, 2 years from now, what do you want to be doing? I said, look, I am like as big of a mark as there is in terms of wrestling fans. So if I could do a wrestling set, I would be I could die a happy man. And so here we are. So in Allure of next year, Allure, I think it'll be 20.
AEW, right?
AEW Allure. It'll be a different take on the color flow set. So there's going to be one image I designed, kind of similar to these types of art, that have to do with the wrestler, that take up the 5 cards that will piece together to make one image that also has the color flow going on.
Oh, man, that's
so how many total sets will there be? Like how many? Like 25, I guess?
20 wrestlers. So for each wrestler, there's an image so there's 5 cards, and then there's one bonus that has kind of all of the image kind of compacted into one card. I'm assuming for the autos. But
so you just have to make 20, and then they'll chop them up.
Yes, they'll chop it up, and then the one bonus. But it'll be. I think what's really cool is I think we're gonna do too. They have my facsimile, because all of my hand painted cards, I auto or put my signature and number 101 on the back as well. And so I think for the Allure, they have my facsimile auto that's gonna be printed on the back, which should be pretty cool to see like that. And it'll be my first Chrome stock product, so that'll be neat too.
Dude, awesome.
Chrome stock. So
they're putting some money in you, eh? You're like, man, I'm actually a little bit of a somebody over here.
Yeah, we're ready to go. That should be like in the next couple weeks. So we
sick, dude.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, so I'm really, really excited for that.
I do.
Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I do need to brag a little bit, because when this set came out, I was like huge fanboy right away. Like when I saw these cards, I remember we were talking about it, and I was like, this is so amazing. This is so awesome. And I like what they did with the parallels, because it's nice that everybody gets to have this in their collection because there's a really good print. I mean, you get 3 per box, so you can collect the set very easily. And then if you want to chase after something harder, you got the exclusive and the high gloss. You can chase after those. But with that said, as soon as I saw these and saw how awesome they were, the very next thing I did was I contacted Luke on Instagram, and I'm just like, hey, I'm your fanboy.
Hi, it's Dave from California.
And so, you know, I instantly talked to Luke and talked to him about creating a Robitaille card for me. So I wanted to show it off real quick. It just sits here in the back with me at all times, but this is the Robitaille. It was so awesome. I just kind of want to plug you for a little bit because the experience that I had, I recommend it fully because I contacted you. I said, okay, what's the process? You sent me a bunch of different like cards or things that we could use. I picked something and then you just went off with it and went. And so this is the card. Let's see if I can get to focus.
That's so sick.
So
wow.
I mean, look at that card. Is that not
crazy?
Freaking awesome? So
okay,
it's like one of my favorite cards.
Like that's the card you did your pen stuff on. The card.
Yes,
not,
this is the card. So we discussed cards. So there was maybe, I don't know, you gave me about 10 different options. I picked one of the cards. You purchased it on eBay. It was shipped to your house. You did the artwork on it, and then you mailed it to me. So he puts it in this awesome holder right here. It's signed on the back, 101. Nice. So everything about this, I mean, even the packaging, I mean, he sends it in this awesome box. I even kept the box still, you know. You sent me a love note. I mean, it was awesome. So I mean, it was such a great experience. And
Rebecca almost left him because of this. She didn't, but she was close. Yeah.
She's like, why are you chatting with this guy online every day?
I don't know what's going on with you, David, lately. It's weird.
This is literally one of my favorite cards in my collection. It's just so like, it's rare and it's just something that I love your work. I love your Instagram page. I did see a question on here real quickly that asked if there's any videos, kind of start to finish videos, which there are. If you go to Luke the Cardist Instagram, you can watch videos, kind of his start to finish, and the process is really, really cool to watch. So anyways, thank you, Luke. This is awesome.
Thank you, man.
I was going to piggyback off that a little bit. You know, we were talking a little bit behind stage, and one of the things I said to you was, yeah, one, huge fan, again, trying for the set, but I think it really gives an opportunity. You know, like I told you, I got 5 kids. I got to, you know, really watch that budget. So as much as I haven't added his actual rookie to my PC like I have an Ovi, which I have the Ovi of this as well. It really is a good way for a collector who, you know, maybe is looking for a young gun of one of these players and specifically one of the stars. And hey, maybe it's not on the budget, but the way I look at it, you know, is getting that card, looking at it, and giving you a goal to work towards. So not that this is any sort of weak consolation prize or anything, but this is amazing. My daughter's an artist as well, so for her to see, you know, cards like this, I'm like, dude, see, you can use your art. And this is, you know, for Phil, of course, show
Timmy,
yeah. You know, it's a good way to put it in your collection and have a nice young gun with some amazing artwork. So I'm a huge fan of this. Again, I hope you continue to work with Upper Deck Hockey and we see some more, you know, renewed young guns in the future, or whether it's a different, you know, parallel that they come up with and work with you on. So yeah. I think it'd be great.
Well, I appreciate it.
I like the lure idea for what you're doing in wrestling, doing that a part of the color flow. I think that just fits perfectly. So that's pretty cool. And I got my my top loader binder right here. And if you open it up,
oh, you kill me.
Yeah, baby. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So,
that's cool.
Yeah, he's blocking you after this segment. That's for sure.
That's cool, man. I love it.
I got all the series 1 and my Comp C shipment gets here in a couple of days, and I'll have all the rest of the series 2. So
I love it.
It'll all be complete.
All the support, guys. I really do.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I have the Brady Kachuk high gloss. I'm just saying it shows more of a commitment than my two pals here. They have the
there's
regular
the card
one.
right there.
Hey, that makes one out of the four of us. Then I'm still looking at one.
You don't have a high gloss? I got a guy from Chechnya. He hit it and he messaged me right away. He's like, I don't want this. Do you want it? I'm like, yes, I do. I instantly became a Luke the Cardist fan because it's listen, man. I got to be honest. Like it was too much for me. It was too much for me at the beginning, but Dave was all over it. I'm like, it's all you, bud. And then I'm a big Brady Kachuk guy, and when that came out, I'm like, damn, that's pretty hot. So it's like all I needed was my player. That's all I needed.
And you know what, man? Like I appreciate it, and I've had so many conversations. Like they're not for everybody, and I think that there are. I mean, and it's something. Well,
people like noisy shit or they don't, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'm noisy enough. I tire myself out. I don't want to look at me. And
I think more especially too with the I'll have so many conversations at shows. They come up and you can tell just the way they're I'm like, oh, this is not gonna go well. And I'm just saying that they'll look at it and they ask me like, well, about grading or what's the value of this now? I'm like, okay, look, it's pretty simple. Like the second I touch it with paint, it just so happens to be on a sport card, but it's a piece of art that happens to be on a sports card. So its value is in a traditional sense in terms of sports card. It's like I'm destroying it, right? But it's the second, it's not just a sports card. It's that piece of art on the sports card. But so I've had so many of these back and forth. But like I think it just open sports collecting, art collecting have always kind of run parallel, and now more than ever they're coming together in so many different ways. And so I think just the more options out there, the better, for sure.
Have you ever had something happen? This is not long. It's only a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Just watch this. Has anything like this ever happened to you? Because that's one of the things I think about. Women like this that assume you did something on one of the cards. Can you hear it?
There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected to Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666.
Oh no.
My interest is the word monster. What do you see in the O? There's a cross. Okay. What has Christ got to do with an energy drink? Let alone the name Monster. So I thought, well, maybe this is a Christian company then. BFC at the bottom of the can. Do you know what that stands for? That's the F word. Can. In fact, they write it on the side of the can, so I know that's the F word. Okay. Now, do you know what a MILF is? Yes, that's on the box. MILFs, dig it, and you will too.
Oh, yeah.
This is not a Christian company at all. So why would they have a cross on the can?
Okay. Anyways, I had to put, so
is she setting up to? Is she anti? Is that an anti-monster table? What's
So she finds hidden meanings in what, like the weekday Thursday, right? We don't worship Thor. I mean, some might. I don't. But that's where the word came from. Like the month of May, isn't that Mars or March? March is Mars, the god Jupiter. Like, I mean, all that shit. It doesn't. Words change, right? So has anyone ever come to your cards? I was raised very religious. So was Dave. And I know, like, if my aunt walked by your table at a card show, they'd be like, "That's demonic." There's hidden meaning in that. So has that ever happened to you? Or
no, I don't think like in terms of like religious, but I know that like people try to look a little too far into it. They're like, oh
yeah, are they like, okay, buddy, sure.
He did that. I'm like, if that's what then yes, that's exactly why I did it. But no, that's yeah.
Okay.
It's I think the more you set up, the more likely you are to come in contact with something or someone like that.
I think it's going to come your way, dude. I've witnessed it at least 50 times with my family in my childhood. And I get, well, I mean, religion's taking a bit of backseat, but there's a resurgent these days. So I just thought anything Texas, spiritual or conspiracy, someone would be like, is that the second gunman on the grassy knoll? Does Luke know who the gunman is? Like, like that.
And I'm down here in Texas. We have the
oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So Before, I don't know if anyone's, I'll check some questions in the chat there. But I have a favor to ask, Luke.
Yes,
I'm a bit of a hobbyist artist myself lately, and I was wondering if you could critique some of the cards I thought I could analyze. So, chat, you can give too. You can. So this was my Phil renewed. So this is my Kirill Kaprizov Cabbage Patch Doll version. We're different artists. Maybe you'll get some ideas from me. Maybe we could collab. Let's collab. Yeah. Let's do it. Dude, okay, hold on, Perchy. I want to show your Perchy, show it. That's okay. Okay, that's Luke's. That's Luke's. And this is mine. I think we know who the winner is. Okay?
We just need to collab, and you need to have a couple heads popping out over the little pieces of smoke going throughout the card.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, here's my next one. A little more standard. Okay. I went for the space. I think it's all right. A little.
It's like a new Metal Universe card.
Yeah. There you go. Or Cosmic for Platinum. So this is my renewed Austin Matthews. That's what the people want. Gotta give it to them.
Simple but to the point.
Simple and to the point. Oh, sorry, show it, Perch. Yeah, yours looks a little different than mine. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. Yeah. So here's my next one. Carey Price. I thought I would show what they're known for in their career, and it's a little mean, but it's accurate and it's honest. So that's what I thought.
Not a cup.
That's bad. There's baby Bobby or Cale Makar.
Oh I see. Yep.
I tried to get ChatGPT to do that, and they wouldn't let me. They're like, kids is inappropriate. Grok right away.
That's funny. Oh, that's good.
I felt kind of weird doing it. I'm like, okay, never mind, forget it. And then I was like, I'll try Grok, and that popped up. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I used my Photoshop. That's what I used. Okay. There we go. So this is the real. This is the original. So this is baby Bobby Orr looking. His daddy's looking down on him. And I thought that was pretty good. That might be hard to draw. I can give you some tips. I had a bit of trouble with his eyebrows, but I figured it out.
Looks tough.
It is. Sorry. This is a bonus pack. So this is Austin Matthews second. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Sorry, that's Danny Heatley. I don't know how that got in there. Sorry. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so two more. That's my Connor McDavid. Gosh. Yeah, so a lot of crying and no goalies.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah, that was tough to draw. And then lastly, the king of everything. Oh yeah,
there you
go.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I love that. Yeah, that's good. That one's not supposed to be funny. That one's supposed to be.
Yeah, just the
Okay, yeah. So we'll just go through them quickly again. There we go. Yeah, I love that card. And beautiful. That should be a poster. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh, that's beautiful. Love that. Yeah, that's my favorite, I think.
It ranges the
very nice
from like hilarity to confusion to like seriousness. So you get a little all over.
That's my personality. Yeah, that's right.
That is his personality.
Yeah. Hilarious, scared, nervous, fun, laughing, cautious.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, thank you, Luke. So if you have any tips, let me know. You don't have to right now, the whole bit. So what's next on the plate for you? What's moving on? What only let us know what you can say.
Yeah.
I don't know if you sign NDAs and shit, but
yeah. So we can talk about the AEW Allure. That those are going to be started here soon. Have a couple other things, meetings, and like it's like I said, it takes a long time for these things to come to fruition. But so lots of hope that good stuff's coming. So we have some cool stuff. Can't quite talk about a lot of it yet, but it'll be awesome. Can't wait.
Can you give us some
more
hints?
Stuff with other companies or more stuff within Upper Deck or
both.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So we'll see what all comes of it, but it should be in from the few things that have been discussed that maybe even outside of just the 2.5 by 3.5 inch cards. So should be some really cool stuff.
Is this really like taking your, what you thought of being an artist and now almost transitioning into somewhat of a career that it's just really blown up to better than you expected? And I guess, how does that feel as someone who just kind of started for the love of it and now can ultimately make a career out of it? And really, it's something for your kids to look up to as well. So I'm kind of curious on what that's been like for you as an artist. And I think that's, sometimes what an artist would love is for their work to get out there and be seen. And and obviously, you know, if they can make money, that's I think, you know, even better for them. So I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are there.
It's a dream. I mean, when I started that first card, like I was at that point for work, I was doing project management for an LED lighting company, and I was traveling. So I was gone on an inconsistent. It wasn't like gone for 3 weeks, home for one, home for it was all over the place, and I was miserable on the road. But this thing kind of fell in my lap, and I took my stuff on the road with me. So I would work crazy hours, get back to these little crappy motels, and I would be painting on cards over the little desk they had in there. And so I was doing it until it became a reality that I could do this for a career. And it's I'm just so blessed, man, without trying to sound too corny. Like no,
dude, you wake up and you do what you love and you get paid for it. That's as we get older, all that cheesy shit is true, right? You never work a day in your life if you do what you love. I'm like, shut up, bitch. I'm 25, you know, but now I'm 44. I'm like, she was right. Yeah, she was right.
I know. And so, like, I know my daughter's right there. Like, she's always with me. She comes to all the shows with me. I call her my VP, but she.
This your girl here?
Yeah, that's her. So,
very, very pretty. That's awesome, man. She's like Daddy's little girl, eh?
Yeah. So awesome. She's always with me, and just to see, like, she's 10 now, and we've been doing this for a few years, and like, you know, when good things happen, for me, and you know, for the, you know, just whether they're landing jobs or cool piece of art, we all celebrate together, which is really neat. And
man, that's like, awesome.
They're wrestling fans too, so we all, you know, they're excited about the AEW, and we were there. You know, this weekend, and just getting to do it all with them. And plus, when I was gone, like, I was missing, you know, the growing up stuff. And now, and I'm ready.
Well, it's everything. It's why you're doing everything. Yeah, man.
Exactly. And I'm camp counselor now during the summer. So, like, I'm ready for school to start.
Dude, not only
dude, you're like a big kid with
our daily itinerary and all that.
That's, man, your heart is full with your passion. Your heart is full with your family.
Yeah.
I mean, that's life right there, right? Like, that's amazing. And you know what? If you were in a pissy place, you probably wouldn't be doing such good art. You're the opposite of like, you know what people say, you don't want someone going on meds that draws dark art. You don't want them happy. You know what I mean? Like, you want them crazy, right? Like more musicians are like, oh, they stopped drinking, their music sucks.
Yeah.
You know, like your art is so flamboyant and colorful, it almost reflects your life in a beautiful way, you know?
Yeah. No, I like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's great. All right,
Phil, scroll up. you gotta see that Ohtani card. The Ohtani card is insanely awesome. Right? One more up.
You sure?
Jade,
right there. Oh, you passed it.
I don't make
bottom right. Bottom right.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow.
How do you I saw you coloring. How are you coloring in the lines?
So that one, if you look, there's some more that are more like abstract. And to be honest, I started doing those
pretty abstract, dude.
To bring to shows, really to offer. Because so when people come by my table, they love what they're looking at, but I understand completely. Not everyone can spend $250 to $400 on a card at any given moment. So I wanted to be able to, for the people that did like it, offer something that had a little cheaper price point. So those that were more abstract, I taped them off in certain areas. I do my thing, and then I'll go back and hand embellish, like with the LA and the outlining of the athlete. But they take me a lot less time, so I was able $50 to $100. And they did really, really well, and so it's hard to keep up with those. But so it's just different style, different time.
So, do you mind talking price? Like, so let's say the chat here, which is awesome, great family every Friday we have. If they want to get a hold of you, is it Instagram? Is it email? Where
Instagram DMs are the easiest way.
Okay, and you're Luke the Cardist. There's not two of them. There might be Peter the Cardist, but you're Luke, so it doesn't matter.
Luke the Cardist on Instagram, and that's DMs are the easiest way. And usually, I take a certain amount of orders in like a 2-month block. So I don't overload myself. But people reach out and say, "Hey, I'm looking to do if I have any availabilities." I really try to make it like Dave said, as easy as possible on the customer, in the sense that you tell me who, I acquire the card. I split the payment up into a 50% deposit and then 50% when it's done, so it's not all one lump payment. And you just, I can do very specific requests, and I have some people that say, "Hey, whatever you want to do, go for it. It's up to you."
What do you prefer, or you don't mind?
I don't mind every now and then, unless it gets too, like, I've had some without, I don't want to say which ones in particular, but I've had some commissions where it's like, it's a lot of requests and people don't, they go, oh, or you can do, something that's very detailed and very big. And I'm like, this is a very small piece.
It's 2.5 by 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you can only fit so much, but there's a lot that have a lot of requests. And I tell everyone I will 100% accommodate those requests as long as it doesn't, mess with the integrity of the card and the artistic look. So.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, that card is sick.
Okay, Luke, thank you very much, brother. You're awesome. Great chat.
Guys.
Thank you so much. Anyone wants to get a hold of Luke, Instagram, or call Billy or me. Billy and I talk all the time.
Someone get a hold of me. Yeah. Carrier pigeon or something. Yeah.
Right on, brother. Thank you, Luke. Have a great night.
Thank you, Luke.
Appreciate it. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Dude,
see you, brother.
Awesome having you on.
Wow, that was awesome. That was way better than I thought.
Smokes.
He's great, eh?
He's
Dude,
awesome.
some of these are
He's
wild.
awesome. His ability to do this on a card is beyond anything, right? And it's so creative.
I love that. That's like a comic book.
Yeah.
I don't know why. My first impression, I mean, I was honest with him. I was just like, yeah, it's too much for me. I couldn't do it. Like, I just remember seeing Dave's like, whoa. But it still, some of the ones that are too much, but the ones I like, I love. I really like.
But like you said,
click on that bottom right one.
Like you found the card that you really liked, obviously for your own personal PC, which
totally
makes sense. That high gloss, which is awesome, and then maybe that started obviously piquing your interest a little bit more into
I love this. It's got depth to it, and it's not a lot of colors. Yeah. All right, Dave, you want to do your good vibs?
Yeah, we could. Did you get the picture that I sent you?
I did. Did I set it up? No, I didn't. One moment. I have to. Chat, wasn't that awesome? I felt that was awesome. Really good. Really, really good. I'm prepping.
Yeah, I was glad to get him to come on. So I knew he would be
doing that, Dave. That was
be a good guest. He's pretty awesome.
That was top notch. Do you want me to show the picture first?
Or throw the picture up there. No, you can throw the picture up there. Or no, you can do the intro.
I got it.
Are you doing an intro?
Yeah. Hold on.
Right,
we got to do the intro first. We got to do the thing. Hold on. Okay. Everybody be quiet. No talking.
Tom Brady?
No, not wrong one. Oh, man. This isn't working. All right, we'll just do that one.
Oh, Dave's got the vips. Dave's got the vips. Dave's got the vips. He's got the good Dave Bibbs. Story time.
Yeah, that's it. You're done. Okay. Hold on. Oh crap! I was
like just getting into it. I really feel it.
I know. I got no patience. All right, here we go. It's a long day. Okay, there you go, buddy.
Okay. This story was sent to me on Instagram. So Instagram person, he goes by, or she, no, it's a he. He goes by IB Collects 1989. IB Collects 1989. Okay. Hello, Dave. I have a story for good vibs. I went to a local card show in Lake Worth, Florida. It's a small show, but I know a lot of dealers and they're really nice. I'm known as the hockey guy at the show, so people hold stuff to the side for me. I was shifting through this dealer's hockey stuff, and this kid came up. Maybe he was like 6 or 7 with his mom and dad. He was looking at this Tyreek Hill football insert card because that's his favorite player. He turned to his dad and asked if he can get it. The dealer had it at $5 on the sticker. Sticker price was $5. The dad tried to teach his son and said, "You have $3 left. Ask the gentleman." The dealer said no, and the kid seemed very upset and walked away and walked around with his parents. Since I was getting most of his hockey stuff, I asked if I could get it for $3, and he said yes. I went around the show and found the kid and gave him the card. The parents asked if they could pay for it, and I said no. Enjoy it and enjoy the hobby. The parents said thank you, and the kid gave me a hug. About a year later at the same show, I was walking around and I saw the same kid, and he was there passing out little team bags to other kids. I came up and said hello, and the parents told me that since that last time I saw him, he wanted to give other kids the same kindness and wanted them to have the teams they collect. So he made these bags to pass on the kindness. It was very nice seeing that kindness moving from person to person, and who knows how long that can keep going. I hope forever.
Wow.
So
that's
pretty awesome. Isn't that awesome? You guys?
I would say the art is the best this week. She's getting good. She's seen a lot more detail in these faces. That's pretty good.
So anyways, pretty awesome. I mean,
great story. Shame on that dealer. Should have hooked the kid up. Come on now.
Exactly.
But look, it turned full circle for him, right? Now look what he's doing for other kids. Man. That's special, man.
Exactly. So,
it's fantastic.
Very, very cool to see. And thank you for sending in that story, and always collecting more stories. Chat. I'm out of stories. I feel like I say this every week and then one comes in, but I'm out of stories. So if you want the bit to keep going, I need more stories. So send me your good vibs. I know everybody's got them. Everybody's got a story. So
people have more. No, currency of the population now is bad stories, right? It's doom scrolling. I heard that last week. Doom scrolling. I was like, oh my god, that's what it is. Doom scrolling. I call it toilet scrolling, but whatever.
Yeah,
when there's no sports on. Perchy, did you get a credentials box today?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, you did.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, baby.
Do you want to open your credentials box?
Yeah, let me log into my phone.
So you do it the good way. Yeah, you do your credentials box.
Yeah.
Then I'll do my game. Then I'll do my because I don't want to do it at the same time. And then we'll wrap it up. So we got like another half hour, 40 minutes here. Oh, Dave's got mail. Okay, Perchy, do your box. We'll do Dave's mail after. We'll do my game second last.
Well.
It'll go
we
quick.
Got time?
Oh, we got time. What am I doing?
Sweet.
I actually am not out working tomorrow. I'm office day, and that my day is harder because I have to try not to procrastinate. That's the worst. It's like I have like 4 hours of computer stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing. And usually it's the difference of taking 8 hours, or I could do it in 3. You
get distracted very easily and then end up.
I'm actually, for my personality, a lot of people feel so ADHD. I'm like, well, sure, maybe I'm not, but that's not my diagnosis. And I actually have great focus. I'm very disciplined in my focus. So I find if I put GP Sports, Grant's breaks on my second monitor, it's not too distracting unless I hear something, and then I can get my work done. That's usually the best way. I find podcasts I listen to too much. I can't jump in and out of a podcast, Perch, did you get it in there?
Yeah, I got it in there.
Let me remove that.
You got to listen to Jay's podcast from.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to cue. Well, see, the perfect example. I'm not going to cue that up and be like, oh, Phil, did you listen to it? Yeah. And then I meet Rebecca, and then she's like, oh, did you like that part? I'm like, oh, I don't remember that part. See, I got to listen. She did awesome. She sounded way better than me. Yeah. She knocked it out of the park. So right on. Bit of a potato can there, Perch. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that setup. That's okay.
Video kind of sucks, but sorry.
Switch. What you're using your face for? I know what you look like.
Yeah. Or no, it's I'm on my computer and then I set up my.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's a little fuzzy, so let me just tear into this. So I got a box about a month and a half ago of credentials. My first time actually opening. I've bought singles and stuff, but I got 23, 24, and that's where I pulled my McDavid auto, which is the first time I ever pulled that. So I actually just saw on Instagram some guy in a break pulled the 2 Crosby's, the 101 and I think 1 out of 25. So I like this set. I think it's cool looking.
Oh, me too, man. Me too. Yeah.
Do you usually say what you paid for it at your out of the box?
I forget. I would if I don't know what it. Check the website. That's what I paid for it.
Yeah, I don't there, 125 at my LCS. I know that the card show this weekend I'm going to get a little bit cheaper, but I wanted to have fun with you boys, so I wasn't sure if all going to open it. But base looks nice this year. That's the base. Nice. You guys haven't seen already. So Fantilli, Bouchard. Oh, nice. I'm a big Bedard collector, so this is jumping on ice. Nice little new insert this year. Oh, that's a Hattie. There we go, Lafreniere.
Dude, you need a ticket access.
Oh, whoa.
Ken Daniels, local boy. Look at that.
Who's Ken Daniels?
First pack. He's an announcer here for the Detroit Red Wings.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jeff McMahon wants it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Hey, I'm in Detroit, man. Hit me up.
Detroit.
That's cool.
Detroit.
Dry-sided Detroit.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa down in the big lake. They called it Shigumi.
Crazy that we got the auto the first pack.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that Laffy Hattie card, Lapper.
See, McMahon wants it. Great card, he says.
Did he have any Hatties? I'm not sure if he had any Hatties.
Got William Eklund. Looks like what do we got there? Oh yeah, almost like game dated moments. This is called milestone pucks.
That's your first warning, Carrie.
Debut ticket access out of $9.99. Ethan Del Mastro. Yeah, nice little foil there.
Yeah, looks
good.
Bro, you need the debut ticket access acetate. That card.
Oh, yeah.
So good. So good.
Oh,
they got the Wales and Campbell All-Star logo, but it says, what does it say? I don't know. It says ticket or something. Oh, man, it's awesome. Awesome.
Marchenko, Barrero. Oh, yeah. Cheer to the Rafters. This is Vasilevsky. That's a new insert there. Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
what's on the back?
So
flip it.
Yeah, flip it. This is out of 500. So Slavkovsky.
Oh, that's awesome.
These are out of 500, which is cool. I did use hockeychecklist.com to.
Yeah, aren't there two parallels for that one?
There are. Yep, a couple parallels, different numbers.
How do you know that?
We listened to the Gong Show and look at they reviewed it on on your podcast.
Can't remember everything. I know what time to be there, what time to start talking. That's it.
Dickinson, Horvat. Here we go. We got front row talent. So the idea behind this card is that it's almost a behind the glass kind of look. So
it's an excuse for the photographer not to be in focus.
Yeah, to blur it, right? We got another debut ticket access, Connor Geeky.
Too many Connors.
Holy
crap.
There's so many Connors.
Is Connor our parents' John? Right? How many adult Johns did you know when you were a kid? Like, hey, what's your name? John.
Oh my God.
Of course it is. Now it's Connor. What's your name? Connor.
Yeah, Connor.
Connor. It's a nice name.
Got
my name sucks. Again. Phil. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs and a hole? Phil. Sorry, Birch. Go ahead.
No, you're good. This is
I like those. The face-off ones.
Yeah. This is the Frozen Fight. You can get an autograph version in this. So Jack Eichel, Marco Rossi.
It's a red card. There's a red card.
Oh,
that must be a numbered version.
Jumping on the ice. Very cool.
Tyson Ford out of 109 out of 149. So I know Ron's gonna really like that. He's more of a connecting guy, but hey, Philadelphia.
For God's sakes.
Oh, Larkin. He can go away. Speaking of Travis Konechny and Ron, there's his guy.
There he is, Ron. Yeah. Ron's making the rounds. Ron's getting popular.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Good dude. All right, we got.
I knew it. There it is.
There it is. Yeah. That's a Hattie, Pasternak.
I like that. I like when our hockey culture like hit the biscuit. I wish I try to get Billy to do a biscuit card. You know, it's a biscuit. It's the puck. It's the hockey puck.
So when I was like doing a little thing myself, I had Billy on, and my dad's somewhat of an amateur artist, and he's like, hey, do you think you can give this guy this card idea? And it was from the nosebleeds, and so my dad drew a picture of like a card, you know, of if you were sitting up in the way upper box of a hockey arena. And I'm like, Dad, I don't know. That guy's.
They won't put blood on a card. We all have it, but we can't show it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's debut ticket access out of $3.99. This one is Tips Plakov. I don't know. It's a tough name to say. Yeah. Brock Nelson and Stu.
And the base cards are nice, eh?
Yeah, the base cards are nice.
I like
gotta
the
respect
design.
the base card. Got it. You can't have an insert without a base card. You got to respect the base card.
Matthew Nyes. Oh, another Connor. Sweet.
That's true, Anthony. They cannot. No more.
Hell yeah. Nice PC card. I collect base, insert, whatever of OV and Sid. So front row talent. Gotta like that. Oh, there we go.
Oh, number.
We got Matthew Barzell. This is the pink variant out of 99. I actually pulled a Lafreniere as well. Robertson. and then OV base, last pack. So
what?
Like
how many packs? Oh, there's only 8 packs in the card.
Yeah.
Or the box. Okay.
Yep. Lafreniere, Hughes. There we go. Frank Nazar, top rookie.
Oh, I like Frank Nazar. I might start a PC of him, the forgotten one.
Got Will Smith, speed of the game. So they brought that back. Looks a little different, a little bit more frail in there, which is nice.
You're giving Rimps anxiety there, Perch.
Oh.
Just wait till I do my. Actually, I do separate.
Nice
I separate aggressively,
Look,
but I separate.
There we go. Cool.
Beautiful.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Right on. Dave,
Not
your
bad.
turn. Well, are you okay? Hold on, Perch. What do you think? You happy overall, or?
Yeah, happy overall. I think I don't know, Ken Daniels. I mean,
what a nice autograph. Well, he's like
a very nice autograph.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
And,
Look at that.
So he does announcing here in Detroit with Mickey Redmond.
I know that is.
So those two guys are the combo here in Detroit. Yeah, overall, like the inserts. I think you always want a debut ticket access auto, but yeah, cool, affordable rip for everyone. It doesn't cost you a whole lot. Obviously, you're not going to get your total value, but hey, man, it's all about collecting. And
you're told, you're hanging out Friday night with the man. I used to spend like $200 at the bar 20 years ago on a Friday night, and not feel good the next day. I'm spending 130, which
better.
is probably equivalent to that that it used to be. But yeah, no, this is great. It's wholesome. It's a wholesome hobby. All right, David, you're
all right. All right, let's see. All right, I don't remember anything I bought, but okay, here we go. This is the new thing I'm collecting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I need one of those.
So there's 15 cards in the set, and I just started going ham on grabbing them. So,
okay. Boy, nice. Oh, Lapper, what are you doing? Brady, you're such a jerk. Thanks, you big jerk.
There we go.
Don't do that. Keep your money.
Now, have you been able
there we go. These cards are so cool, though. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at the back.
They're the best. I bought the Crosby for like $65.
You got like
the
checklist on the back with all the cards.
Perfect.
These are so cool. I fell in love with these cards when I saw it, and I'm like, all right, there's only 15 cards. I can collect the set. They're pretty cheap.
What were you saying, Perch? What? You were saying something just now?
I was gonna ask Dave like if he's been able to find them at a pretty reasonable price. Much like you just said, Phil, like the Crosby's maybe a little out of my range for what kind of card it is, but I do want one.
This McDavid I picked up for $30.
Oh, that's American though, right?
American.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm good. I need to sleep tonight.
So it's kind of funny though, but I've been bidding on other ones, and some of the lesser known players have been going for over 30. So I'm like,
what?
I'll wait.
Sometimes a good deal is just had, right? Like sometimes when you check a comp.
Oh, okay.
And like you're like, whoa, what the hell? That's an outlier. Sometimes it's like, yeah, that's just a person who got lucky.
Yep.
Yeah. What did they do? Okay, so here is the Nathan McKinnon, but they put Scotch packing tape. Packing tape
down,
all the way down.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, I see it.
Put packing tape all the way around the card.
You know what I do? I take a box cutter and I carve out the top because I scratched a card from, like, if you just cut the tape and you pull the card out, it scrapes the card on the way up depending on the tape. Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay.
I
don't know why they did that.
I have a date tomorrow. I'm really excited.
Okay, there we go. I got it out.
Nice.
Yeah, my house cleaner.
Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so Phil, this package right here, I want to show you something. What's crazy about these packages?
Oh yeah.
Get out of here. We already went over this.
They have an easy pull tab right here.
It looks like you struggled, sir. Looks like you struggled a little bit.
I don't know. Not as bad as you struggled.
Get out of here, Trimmer. What's his name, Phil? His name is Aaron.
This is from Slab Sharks.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what it is. I don't remember. Oh, actually, I do remember. I do remember this.
We're friends. Awesome. I've known her for a long time.
All right, hang on. Take it out of its protective case.
Yeah.
Because it's so cool.
Oh, attaboy, Dave. We're Eskimo Card Brothers again.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's nice.
I picked this up on Slab Sharks. We were, I think we were live when I picked this up.
Yeah, he's got a nice auto.
Oh my God, Luke Robitaille. Yeah,
I love his auto. All
right,
right,
look
this is from Nova Scotia. I think someone sent me something. I think this is something someone sent me from Discord, actually.
She's a Wings fan. No, she's not.
This is from Doug. Doug from Nova Scotia. I think I can't remember. I was missing
That's on
something.
the east coast of Canada.
Nova Scotia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a beautiful province.
It's a maritime town.
Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, I think he sent me a few things.
Have you ever been to Nova Scotia, Dave?
Oh, wow. No.
Really?
I've only been to like Toronto.
Toronto.
Okay. So
American. Toronto.
Yeah.
Toronto.
Have you ever been to Maine or New Hampshire? Is it New Hampshire? Is that the one
Yes.
beside Maine?
I've been to Maine. I've been to New Hampshire. I've been to Vermont. I've been to Massachusetts.
So
that's
if
where
you've been to Maine, you've been to New Brunswick.
That's where I served my Mormon mission, was in that area.
Oh.
So I lived out there for 2 years.
No shit.
So he sent me he pulled this Snowflake auto of Alex Turcotte from Flagship and just sent it to me because he was like, "Hey, I know you're a Kings fan."
Wait a minute. Why is there an auto on a random Flagship card?
Really tough.
Yeah,
pull.
they have these short print
What?
autos in Flagship. They're called Snowflake or Snow Spray. Snow Spray. Sorry, I'm saying Snowflake.
Get the F out of here. I've never heard of this in my life.
So
24,
25 Upper Deck Series 2.
Super tough pull.
It even says Snow Spray Auto.
Yes.
It's hard. Snow Spray
awesome,
Auto.
dude.
Snow Spray Auto.
I
want one.
Card? Is it on card?
It's
a
sticker.
Isn't it?
No, it's a
it
sticker.
Is? Okay.
There's
It's a sticker?
Sticker auto.
I'm good. I'm out. All yours. It's crazy.
But it was cool. He just sent it to me.
That's
very
kind.
Very kind. And then he threw in a Kopitar clear cut Kopitar card.
Oh, cool.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
Do you guys
Thank you.
Do either of you boys have any exclusives?
Thank you, Doug. That was from Doug. Thank you, Doug.
Do either of you boys have any exclusives or high gloss of base cards in your collections?
I got exclusive and deluxe. I got quite a few. Bennett. A couple big names, but nothing huge.
A Kachuk high gloss just base card went on eBay today for $80, and I was like, I'd buy that for $50.
Wow.
Well, I'd buy it for $50.
Yeah.
But it's I don't. That's ego. That's an ego buy because I'm like,
I almost want to try and sell them because it's just guys I don't collect. I appreciate them as a player. It's just what am I gonna do with it? I've pulled quite a few. I've opened so much Flagship in the last couple of years. I keep pulling it. So
I don't know, Mike. I'd buy a lot of WWE divas if they were scratch and sniff. That's for sure. Like, come on, man.
All right.
Crazy.
Well, I had to buy this card just because it's very unique.
What is it?
It's from Leaf, but that is his blade.
That's the blade.
Big that is.
What do we think, Phil? It's an old coho, or what are we thinking?
It's the old carbon fiber blade of some sort. I just found out you can't buy blades anymore for like they don't have inserts.
Oh, I know.
I didn't know that. One pieces? What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how thick that is, but that is.
Oh my God, Dave,
that is massive thick. I might have to buy some kind of one touch for that.
Touch it. What's the blade? Yeah, so it's got a that's an Easton or an old Bauer or something.
Yeah.
That's
and
an
it's definitely
blade
part of like the actual hockey blade. That's you can tell by the line.
That's cool.
I love that.
So cool.
It's unique.
All right,
is that number, Dave?
Yeah, it's out of 6, I think.
Okay.
6 of 6.
I'm not posting.
Blades of Glory, 6 of 6. So this is from Leaf Lumber. I can't see the year. Anyways.
Can I ban a member if I don't see them on the chat? No way.
I don't know what that means.
I'm scared to mute. No, I don't want to post it. I'm scared to mute the Gong Show because that might mute me. Anyway, I don't want to set you up for jokes here.
All right, last one. I'm really excited for this one.
Oh, it's going to be a good card day.
That's
Phil,
a big boy one.
You
don't want me to look?
You watch me purchase this. Well, not watch me purchase it, but you knew I purchased it because
I forgot. So it'll be like a second time. You know how many movies I rewatched? And I'm like, I've never seen this. My brother's like, we watched this last year. I'm like, whatever. It's a new movie.
All right. This one I'm very excited for. I've had to wait a while because it was from Slab Sharks, and then it had to go to authentication. But this card is worth the wait.
You got questions? Oh, yes. Very nice. Beautiful. I love these cards. I love them. I think they're great. I don't think it should be in the cup, but
well, the last year's design I did not like at all. And this year's design, this is like one of my favorite card designs in the set.
Yeah, last year was the circle.
The circle, it just didn't do anything. But this with the stripes, oh my gosh, totally I love this card design.
What a sick patch to go with it too.
Yeah,
dude, it's crazy. It's a crazy card. 10. I love how they extended. I just love how they extended the whole colors, right? Like they striped them, you know? Yeah, she's woo.
That's my faux pas.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. That's it?
That's it, baby.
All right. My turn. What am I doing? I'm doing credentials, right? I haven't opened mail.
Open credentials, and then
what
are you doing a video for that, or what are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like people are bored with the mail day videos. I never know. I'm like, no one wants to watch that.
You have that though, right? I know I pulled that out of a random pack or out of my blaster, and I'm like,
oh, I still have to get back to you on that. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let me know if you have it. If not,
I gotta open my mail
and top loaded it right away.
I have like 4 of them in his mail.
That's the problem, Perch, is I might have it in my mail.
Here's the beauty real quick. So cheap card, 87 out of 199 in the game film. I'm a sucker for the jersey numbers. I know they're kind of.
Oh, you are? Yeah, I'm not. I like bookends. I like bookends.
Oh, I love bookends. I have Crosby's 75 out of 75 diamond. That's
awesome.
So, yeah, I'm a big bookend guy. And then I pulled loose pack. I pulled a seismic gold. Anyone a Clayton Keller fan? He's a great player, but
you pulled that?
Yeah, out of a loose pack.
No way.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Don't be ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I went to my LCS and I had an itch to rip, and
no
way did I just pull a seismic gold. This is my first one ever.
I pulled
a Kyle amazing.
Connor. I pulled a Kyle Connor one.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I sold it for $100.
Wow.
Yeah,
why not? Hey man. Why not?
I was like, I don't know, make somebody happy. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you guys do like mail day videos. Okay. Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't think anyone really liked them. I
think they're awesome. You should keep doing them.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Mail days are awesome, bro. I think it adds a little bit of fun to the hobby.
Should I
like watching? I like watching your reaction when you open.
Yeah,
when you open the mail. It's fun.
Okay, you want me to be honest? I would make so many more videos. This is my precipice.
Okay, tell me.
I don't know. Whatever. My Achilles heel on this one.
I will help you through it.
I don't know if it should be on Instagram or YouTube. I like YouTube more, but every time I do YouTube, everyone's like, "Why don't you put that on Instagram?" I'm like, "'Cause I don't fucking like Instagram."
Can't you put it
every
on
time
both?
I go on Instagram, it's what?
Can't you put it on both?
No, one's 4:3 ratio, one's 16:9. I don't work. I'm too much like this. I can't. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
I mean, personally, I like them on YouTube. So I think
I do too.
Yeah,
but
just do them on YouTube
for the brand, right? Like I got Josh and Louie. Like I want.
Look, everyone's saying YouTube's better. Just put it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Josh Hart saying both. Let's kick him out. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay. Let's open the box. Okay, did we do? No, we didn't do my game. Let's do it. No, let's open the. Okay, let's do the game quick. We're gonna do the game quick. Okay. Okay. I'm not. Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the box up there. Okay. 7 questions. 7 questions. There's no prize. You don't win shit. Just our respect, maybe. Okay. Who made this quote? This is an easy one. For God's sakes. Yeah, okay. Okay, so So Patrick Waugh said, I can't really hear what Jeremy says because I've got my 2 Stanley Cup rings plugging my ear. And that was like the best burn ever from the greatest goalie ever. When did he say it? May 9th, 1996. He said it in Denver, Colorado during a press conference. During the 1996 Western Conference semifinals, Chicago Blackhawks Jeremy Roenick taunted Waugh, saying he'd like to know where Waugh was in Game 3. Probably getting his jock out of the rafters at the United Center, said Jeremy. Waugh fired back with this iconic line, referencing his 2 Stanley Cups from 86 and 93 with the Habs. Waugh, the quote, Waugh later admitted teammate Mike Keane suggested the line, but he delivered it perfectly, cementing his place in history in hockey lore. Bam! You don't mess with the Quebecer.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, who wrote this one? Get out of here, Lapper.
Oh, Ovechkin.
Well, I don't know. Say.
Ovechkin?
Yeah. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, there you go.
That's fantastic.
I wear tinted visor, not to, like, you can tell he's Russian. I wear tinted visor not to trick other players, but so hot girls in stands don't see me looking at them. That's amazing.
I remember this one.
So good. Okay, next one. So all of these are from 1990 plus. It's a bit of a hint there. 90 plus. I'm sure we're just waiting for people to Google.
95% of
all. It's not who you think it is. It's not who you think it is. I would get this. So I would get this. I'm a bit of a 90s nut, but
it's kind of
I remember when this was said.
Knocked out, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, not Alex Daig. Love you, Todd. Domi? No, I wouldn't pick Domi for anything ever.
That's true.
I don't pick little hobbits that escape the Shire and are angry. No, okay, you all can't get it. Mike Ricci.
Oh.
If you don't know Mike Ricci, he was a high draft pick, and he was known for his rugged style, took a puck to the face late in his career with the Sharks. His sarcastic remark to reporters highlighted his self-awareness and humor. And that's Mike Ricci.
Oh, my gosh, that's amazing.
Bless his heart. He's a great guy. All right, this one's pretty easy. Only Dunlop has seen more rubber than I have. Dave or Perchy, you're not allowed to answer. Not that Dave would get it, but
I would. You
could probably think about it. Getting impatient. No, not Newman. What?
I like how you get impatient and then you're like, why is no one getting this?
Well, I don't know why they're not getting it. I would get this.
And then when they do get it, you're mad that they get it.
He doesn't like Russia.
How'd you get it so fast?
He's more into politics lately than anything else. He's not a big guy. He's a goalie. He talks like this sometimes. He doesn't know how to save the puck. Oh my God, it's Hasek. Come on. Hasek. Said it in Detroit, Michigan. Perchy, you're a bad resident. Anyways, all right. Next one. We'll do math next week. My teeth weren't that good to begin with, so hopefully I can get some better ones. I added an E for some reason. Hammer got it. Maybe after I said it, though. We'll never know. BX, no. Oh, I usually play music. That's what's different. We only have one more or two more. No, not Jagger, not Mike. What? No. Am I on live? Oh, wait. Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
dude, sometimes it's the worst. I don't. Sometimes if I'm at home or and I make a comment in a thing I'm watching or whatever, and I'm not on live. I only watch the Locked On Senators, and it's always in the morning, and I'm never on live, but I'm on live. I'm just behind because I pause it a lot, and they're like, what is this guy saying? I don't know. All right, let's go. Nah, it's a tough one. Duncan Keith. Did someone say Keith? No,
I don't think so.
That was a hard one. I wouldn't get that one. But Keith lost 7 teeth to a puck during the 2010 playoffs. Returned to play a game high 29 minutes. Jesus. Helping Chicago win the cup. Yeah. All right. I'm not dumb enough to be a goalie. This is a classic. Famous player from the 90s. Dad's really golden. Come on. Did you guys not read hockey books? I don't know shit about modern stuff, but this stuff I like. Yeah. There we go. Wait. Okay. Well, I'm so, yeah. Hold on. Felix, I love Anthony. I'm sorry, but you weren't the first one. Storm the Capitol. Or Key Ride. Cup Ride. Sorry, Freudian slip. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, Brett Hull. Hull, a scoring legend, made this quip when asked about goaltending challenges, humorously acknowledging the position's unique demands while with the Stars. All right. Why is it called a puck? Because the dirty little bastard was taken. I love this. I wouldn't have got this. I actually kind of forget who did say this. I pay all famous players. Yeah, we'll give it about 13 seconds.
Very specific.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Was it Chelios?
I like how you're like, I'm not sure who said this.
I'm not sure. Shit. I don't think it is. I want to pick. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. I think so. Yeah, I remembered. See, I remembered. I was testing you guys. Yeah, Broder. I just had to see it. Good job, Eric. Broder is one of the greatest goaltenders. One of, not the. Delivered this witty line about the puck, showcasing his dry humor during the day. Yeah, Broder's got a great personality. Okay, last one. I've been pumping his tires ever since the series started. I haven't heard one nice thing he's had to say about me. So that's the way it is. little strife in the dressing room. That should be a big hint. Okay, I remember who this is. At first, you're.
I think.
Yeah, so you're Dave and card collector guy. You were wrong, but you were right because you were right about who he said it. Luongo, frustrated by criticism and comparisons to Boston's Tim Thomas during the 2001 11 finals, vented about Thomas's lack of reciprocity. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's it. Well, that was my game.
It's a very nice one.
Yeah, it's not as fun. It's the least fun, but I wanted to do something different. We'll go back to math or the other one. Yeah, it actually took a long time doing the blackboard stuff. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Let's do that. No, that's not working. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, back to the game plan. Okay, I'm butting.
All right.
Gotta take care of this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's turn this bad boy there. Okay. I'm not doing that. Okay.
You're not doing what?
I'm not taking the webcam to the front because I always end up looking that way anyway. Okay.
I just like watching you try to move the camera for like 2 minutes.
That's why I don't want to do it. Okay, let's do the left. Okay, this one's up for grabs. Whatever. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's my glasses. All right. Exciting. I've never opened credentials before.
You really haven't?
Okay. No.
Okay.
I've always wanted to. I've been on the cusp, but then I like the lure more.
Yeah, I like Allure more too.
I thought there was 10 packs. They tricked me with the false bottom. Interesting. How can they make this? How can they make this still, but we can't get Big Macs in that crap? I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Okay, here we go. 8 packs of cards. Yeah, they used to do the. We're mixing them up. Okay. Can you see what?
Yeah.
Well, he forgets we're in America, right? Canadians do things differently at their restaurants. They're very environmental.
Oh, yeah. You guys are like, yeah, you waste all your food and stuff. Yeah. You're all fat down there. Okay. A lot of fat people up here, too. Don't worry. Okay, here we go.
Everywhere.
Okay, here we go. Oh, they are nice, Perchy.
Yeah.
Kirill Marchenko, Mario Ferraro. Oh, I got a dry saddle. I'll give that to Carter. Yeah, okay. What's this? Luca Del Balbalos. Oh, look at that.
What do you think? You like the foil on that?
Yeah,
that's nice.
Beautiful. Holy shnikes. That's really nice. Okay, inserts, base.
Billy likes his foil, so.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
So this is foil, right? That's foil on a non-foil card, correct?
I would think so. Like the way he explained it, no? Or is it just the lettering?
That might just be the lettering.
I'm
not sure.
Of course it's the lettering, but is that foil? Oh, like you guys can't see what I'm like. Look, it's shiny.
I would consider it foil.
Okay. I don't know. Let's move on. Okay, here we go. Oh, all right, exciting. Okay, Barzal, Lafreniere. Oh, what's this? What's this? Draisaitl, Kopitar, two of the coolest guys in the NHL. Frozen fight.
Yeah, see, that's
They're
sick.
not fighting. I don't get it.
They're fighting for the puck. They're fighting for the puck.
Fighting for the puck. Okay. Jumping on ice, Connor Zary. I think he's overrated. I thought he was better. I watched a couple of games with him last year. Jeremy would know better.
You got a numbered Bedard.
Let's go.
I can't wait to make a post and tell everyone how much I was shaking. Okay, here we go. I can't read it. Oh, 56 out of 149.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We might have to work a deal on that.
I'll trade you. You know, like Bedard. I have a Bedard top loader binder too, Perky, but I don't want that card.
All right, fair enough.
But I want one of your Crosbys then.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's called We Have to Trade. Yeah, bring your lunchbox. I'll bring my lunchbox. Yeah, we'll have lunch together.
Hey, Phil, if you have a hard time getting that in the sleeve, you can just bend it in half and it goes in really easy.
There's a card it feels like there's a card in a penny sleeve here.
There are cards in penny sleeves.
In a pack of cards?
Yeah, they're like acetate cards.
Yeah,
my god, if I go to Ticket Access, I'm gonna be so happy. So happy. Oh my god, whatever. Crosby. Okay,
yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's going in the binder. Zach Hyman.
There it is. The next. Is that in the? Oh yeah, right. Oh wait.
Oh,
what?
I almost jumped. So it's not it is a penny sleeve. Oh my god, it is a penny sleeve. Look at this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I wanted Bedard though. Who's Nolan Allen?
Nolan Allen. Yeah, I've never heard of him.
Well, this is debut Ticket Access, so this is rookie cards. Bedard's not a rookie in this.
Is that
Bedard? This is 24-25, right?
Yeah.
Bedard's rookie in the previous year.
Oh, is this a rookie card? Yeah, because it's his debut. Right?
Yeah, it's rookie card.
There's a lot of updates in this set too this year.
Hey, I don't think Bedard has any. That's cool.
It's a cool very nice card. Okay, wait. Well, what do we got here? Oh, Hyman. Oh, Brady Tkachuk and Jack Hughes.
Oh, see, now that I like that shot right there from above. That's cool.
Yeah. These
I like that.
Wicked,
that's pretty cool.
And I like that.
Cool. Has kind of an outbursty feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dave, it does. Yeah. Okay. Almost half done. Oh, this is a really nice set. All right, Bouchard. Who's this? Stamkos. Credentials, front row talent. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Leo Carlson jumping on the ice. Andre.
Oh yeah, I love those.
You got one of the SPs. Yeah.
That's cool. What is this?
Yeah.
The bobblehead, eh?
Yeah. It's out of 25.
No way.
Yeah. So the first 25 fans is like that's kind of like the one I got. That sweater of Slavkovsky is the first 500 fans, so that's how they number it. You don't know what number it is, but that's how they have it in credentials this year.
It's kind of like population count, how they have the population count, 500, 1,000, whatever. So it's the same exact kind of concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when it says first 25 fans, they're saying there's 25 copies of that card.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just number the card?
They're just doing something different. Doing something different, Phil.
Oh, is this the conversation where they want to save on the printing? And I said, no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think they're just doing something different.
Yeah.
All right.
Just something fun.
Oh, Jakey Poo. Nice little. There we go. Matvei Michkov jumping on the ice.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Frank Nazar. What is this? A Chicago Blackhawks box?
Speed of the game.
Frank Nazar is
Speed of the game.
Local boy here in Detroit.
Brock Nelson, Timmy Stu. Okay, 3 packs left. 3 pack. Did we do everything? Yeah, we did everything. How long were we on for? Oh my God, 1 hour and 45 minutes. That's not past my bedtime. But no, that doesn't feel thick. Look at my penis. Okay, here we go. Brad Marchand. Oh God.
There you go.
Is that an echo?
Look at this guy, Neanderthal.
Come
into my cave and eat meat. Okay. Oh, look at this. That's a nice. Jesus, shit me. That's a nice card.
Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go, man.
There you go.
Card.
Look at that color match.
Oh my God.
That's sick, man.
Can you guys
Congrats, dude.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's up for trade, chat. That's up for trade.
Oh, I also have a Celebrini thing going on now too.
Nice. Yeah,
good
I feel
player.
like so many people are going hard on him. Like, I'd love to go get that red outburst, but I'm not going to now, you know. Anyway.
I got this silver outburst draft day card my buddy pulled, and I bought it instantly. I was like, why not? You like those? Yeah, I see. I kind of like it. Game dated moment. Those are cool.
They're selling for like that Celebrini's selling for $50-$60 American.
Wow. Oh, you're muted.
You're muted, Phil.
This logo is badass.
Oh, there
Look
we go.
At that.
Yeah, in the corner. I agree.
Wish I had a better. Oh, here's another cool card. Zachary LaRue. This card is sick. This probably wouldn't fit in a 28 point though. I would get a 35. I would get a 35 point, like a platinum one touch. Ultimate holder. Yeah, we're learning. Okay, here we go. Last pack. Oh, we already got our auto, eh? Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I'm sweaty. My hands are sweaty. Mom, spaghetti. Okay. Oh, I got a Bedsy right in
your needs week.
Hellebuck. I can't. This one here. Can you see?
Yeah.
Cheer to the rafters. Speed of the game. Bradley Nadeau. And White
nice.
Johnson. All right. Let's recap.
It's pretty good, man. It's good. Decent box there.
Yeah,
it's great. This is a fun hockey box, man. This is great. Bedsy base card. Yeah, these ticket accesses are probably the nicest.
Yeah. Jeez. What's it cost those in Canadian? 150, 160 or more?
I don't know, man. Out of the box website, they have great breaks. They have excellent generosity to their permanent loiterer. And yeah. Okay, yeah, I really like this card.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on, man. Beautiful. Oh my God. Yeah, this is the best card. Look at this.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Look at this card.
Yeah, did you hear what I said? That the last two sales of that card were $50 and $60 US.
Oh, really? Well, I'll probably just trade it then. I don't want the money. And then what's another? Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
there?
that one. Yeah.
I like that
one.
That's cool.
I like those cards.
Great set. I think Upper Deck has been doing really. They're this past year of releases have been pretty damn good, man. I'm really impressed. As much as I gotta stop saying that. It's like 10%, you know. Why isn't this? Sorry. It's like 10%, you know, love criticism. Like I love Cole, but I mean, he gets mad at me if I'm like, hey, you're gonna be home by midnight because you kind of have to be. I'm your dad, you know, and he gets mad and shit. But I love him. Of course, I love him. So you know. Like you don't love Rebecca always you do, but you're not always smiling. Like you're gonna get annoyed sometimes. So I think it's healthy to talk about it, you know. But 90% of the time, I think Upper Deck hits a grand slam. Really good.
Phil, right. I love Rebecca 100% of the time.
Always, no matter what, even
no matter what,
you're actually not upset.
I'm never upset at Rebecca. Never once. Rebecca's listening.
Oh, that's amazing. All right. Okay, well, there we go. Let's do our giveaway. And our giveaway is from who? Out of the Box. If you're ever in Ottawa, name drop me all you want, but they run a tight ship, so they might charge you more. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't name drop me.
They probably would.
Every Friday or that there's a release that week, for the time being, things aren't always great. For the time being, they're sustainable. So when I buy a box for myself, they match it for me for the channel. So give them a shout. Well, don't call, just call, but pop in if you're in Ottawa. And if you live anywhere and you're listening, they do breaks all the time. Very, very even keel breaks. Everything is on the up and up and beyond professional. Just like Grant at GP Sports, but they're very different. But they offer a similar service, okay? And they cater to all kinds of people. So Out of the Box is my guy. Let's do this. Giveaway. And you know what? I think don't punch it in yet. I'm gonna do the thing.
Gotta pull it up first.
We'll do Luke. Luke.
I was gonna suggest that. Nice.
Luke.
But not yet. Not till Phil says yes, because then you have to do it twice.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever not done it twice. So. Okay, one moment. Please wait. Here we go.
1 hour later.
Okay. I know I'm so fucking pokey on this shit. I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. I want to show you guys this. Is this not the greatest Guy Lafleur card you've ever seen in your life? Oh my God. I need to have this in my life. This is
I thought you didn't like the honorable number cards.
When it's Guy Lafleur, I do. That stitching. I'm sorry. When I saw this card, my God, like I have no word for this card. It is absolutely stunning.
It's gonna go for some big boy money.
I don't even remember where I saw it. I look at it every day. Oh my God, that Montreal uniform. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. That just popped up. And then check out this weird card. What is that?
Oh,
this is what a shoelace is.
Shoe.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I feel like that. I don't know. That's like a mutant card to me.
Didn't they do that with hockey? They had hockey lace sweaters, and it's kind of like bulging out of the card.
Yeah, I just saw an Obi-Wan sell recently, and it was out of 5. So it went for.
I think they're kind of cool. Just something different.
Really? Yeah.
The hockey ones are better because they're not as bulky. And there we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I was doing. That worked though.
Are you gonna put the thing up? Can people hashtag yet, or you get distracted?
Hashtag Luke.
But can they do it yet? Have you started? Okay, now do it.
Go ahead.
Oh, look,
there's so many
25.
people. Okay, here we go.
I'm crashing, man. It's like 5. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure people in the chat have had longer and harder days than me. That's fine, but I'm still Friday nights with Phil, man. It's a long day, right, Dave? I saw you with the hard hat on earlier today. You worked line painter.
It was a reflective vest.
Whatever. You have to wear those.
No, I basically never wear those. I actually chose to put that on because I was working in a street today. I was painting a bunch of like red, green, and yellow curbs, like all in these streets. And I didn't want to get hit by a car because people there don't pay attention. So just a little. I've been hit by a car while painting before.
Ooh.
Oh no! You got to just jump a little bit and roll. I find it helps.
I was hit by the person. The construction jobs where they have the food trucks that come in, and the food trucks. I got hit by someone driving a food truck. I was got some weight
behind it.
I was painting a curb, and I had, I was squatted down painting the curb, and with my machine, and the person ran right into me. I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Oh man!
You ever been hit by a car, Perchy?
No. Oh my God! No. Thank God. We used to play a lot of street hockey. That's what we do.
Well, that's when you yell, "Car!
Game off!
Game off! Game on!"
There's a lot of people in the chat. I want to give you guys do a great job every week. No kiss ass here. Legit big fan.
Yeah, no, I love the chat. It's beautiful. Man. I love you.
Everyone smash the like button for the boys.
Oh, Perchy, you don't have to say that. I never think of it. Does it really help though? They're here. That's a like.
It helps the algorithm. Come on. They're here. They're having fun.
That's the new God. It's not Jehovah anymore. It's the algorithm. Jehovah starts with an I. The penitent man will pass. Okay, let's get her done here. One more. Give me 72. Give me 72. Let's go. Listen, I'm a snapper. I didn't mean it to be rude. Whatever. Okay, let's go. All right, we're not waiting. 71 it is. How do I do this? I go draw. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I want you to win, Jeff McMahon. Oh my God, Tom, you're not allowed to win. Rick Mulligan, nice.
Rick,
attaboy, Rick. That's good.
Congrats, Rick.
Congratulations, Rick. Good. There we go. Tom, you're allowed to win too, but I'll definitely take a month to mail it. He buys all the cards I want. Everyone's like, "Oh, Phil gets all the cards I want." I'm like, "Screw you! I got one of those above me too." Anyways, congratulations, Rick.
I have a weird feeling that I'm bidding on these Crosby cards lately, and I've been losing them. I'm losing them to Phil. I guess I'll have to keep my eye open the next few weeks on his mail day.
Yeah, I know. You're like, "Well, Phil, how's your mail day going?" You're like, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah. I thought
like those are all the cards that I was bidding on.
I was like, man, I wonder if Phil's bidding on this because he's
maybe we
right
should
now,
message
so.
each other. There's a guy in Ottawa, Jake Sanderson collector, and I'm very honest with him. I'm like, dude, I'm putting $6,000 on that Sanderson. He's like, what? You're crazy. I'm like, well, you're out of the race now, aren't you? Like, Anyways, all right, chat. I love you, Dave. I love you, Perchy. I love you. You guys are great.
Tell Rick where to email.
Oh yes, thank you, Dave. Mr. Mulligan, Friday nights with Phil at gmail.com. I actually have an office day tomorrow, so I'm going to be hitting that email. I always forget the password, but I wrote it down this time. So I'll be hitting that email up tomorrow. A very much big thank you to Out of the Box. Always, I feel like I should talk about them more, but I don't want to be that annoying sponsor guy either. I love them from the bottom of my heart. Give them a shot. And thank you for the patience of the previous winners from Parkhurst, Ice. I forget the other one. I don't know. I'm thank you, but I'm going tomorrow. I appreciate it. So credentials will get mailed tomorrow. And Friday nights with Phil at gmail.com. Please remember to watch or listen to the Gong Show, Hockey Cards Gongshow. We're one big happy family. We're a big group of friends. And man, we're all a bunch of collectors. We all collect different. We all have very different personalities. So I'm sure one of us will appease to you, if not all. All right. See you later. Let's do our outro.
Phil and Dave, old souls with hockey cards in hand. Hasselhoff's just 17. The kids are biggest fan. Tech's a puzzle. We're wrestling, fumbling through the stream, but these cardboard NHL dreams make our hearts.
Oh, there we go.
That is
you your Friday's brightest spark. We're giving it our all. You're the fire in our heart.
Oh,
thanks for joining us till next Friday's song.
Thanks, chat. Thanks, everybody.